let's skip the formalities here. Let's just get right into what I think about Highguard. This game is ass. Nah, I'm just playing. Highguard is a 3v3 race shooter from Wildlight Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? The people that brought in and made Apex Legends and Titanfall, same developers. You know, it was not highly received when it was first shown at the Game Awards this past month. But as the game is out now, I'm going to give y'all my opinions about the game and how I feel about it as of right now, even though it is early. The game has been out probably less than 72 hours as I'm recording this video. So we got phases on when it comes down to these raid battles, you know, going against the opposite team of doing the same thing where, you know, in the first phases, you have to, you know, build and reinforce walls for your castle, your base, so it'll be harder for the opponent to get into. But I'm going to get into that why that's really not the case, and I think this is a useless mechanic, in my opinion. And second, you know, you got to gear up. You know, think of Apex Legends trying to get your, you know, your guns, your armor, saddle, different weapons, you know, special weapons, rocket launchers, and all that. Each character akin to Apex Legends, you know, with the characters, as you see in the video, which I'm going to showcase. Also the weapons as well. The challenges when you play the game and you do certain challenges, like getting kills with a certain weapon or playing multiple games as we have so far. Now, I was going to do this video day before yesterday, but I'm glad I waited because they added a 5v5, which I feel like this game is better off as a 5v5. 3 versus 3, especially while the maps are way too big for 3v3, unless it's a 3v3v3v3v3 like Apex, then I can understand. But just two teams going against each other, nah, it's very roomy, which I feel like 5v5, I feel like it would be more strategic for you to play this game, a game like this, where you're doing raiding and looting, you know, weapons and stuff, and getting the opposite team. After you set up your bases and getting your gear and stuff to get ready for, you know, the opposite team, we have this sword called the Shield Breaker, and you need to get that in order to break through the barriers of the bases that you're trying to, you know, get, and also plant the bombs of A, B, or the main crystal base, so you can like get points taken away from the opposite team. And also mentioning the points, like you go from 100 to 0. I think, you know, as the game progresses, I feel like that's going to be too long of a game to like play. I think it should be like 70 points or 50. Then again, it's still early, you know, because there was a time where I feel like, you know, we was playing the same game for 30 minutes straight. As I was streaming this game, playing it last night, like one game can last 30 minutes to 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Well, some games can last 10 minutes, you know, because then again, people don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're letting the base getting captured, you know, from the opposite team. Now, the only characters that I tried out was Redmane, Slade, and Condor. I'm liking Slade out of the 3 because, you know, he fits my play style, like his fire magma abilities where he can use fire into the ground, and hey, this is pretty much, you know, stay away from me move or you're going to get burned. Condor is pretty much Bloodhound. She has an eagle where she can trace enemies' movements. And Redmane is Redmane. That just be scratching mofos and have the useful and useless ultimate ability in all hero raid shooting games, where he breaks the walls, you know, from the bases. Which I think he's the best character to do that if you want to get down the walls quicker. About the wall reinforcements and the wall building in general, I think is pretty useless in this game because how easily it can break. Even though when you armor the walls, characters like him can like easily break it. And you know, you also can use a thumper where you can stick the thumper to the wall and explode, and then the wall breaks. And then you got rocket launchers on top of that. So I think they should just get rid of the inventory of the wall, you know, material altogether, and just make it as a default, you know, mechanic where you can just do it, you know, but without a cost, in my opinion. Because I just think that, you know, the wall reinforcement doesn't really do much of anything, and people, especially more than two people that in the opposite team coming to your base, attacks your freaking castle, your base, and the wall breaks with the quickness. So I think they should just do away with that. Now, my main gripe about this game is when, let's say, and the opposite team is in your base, and it is crunch time to the point where they planted a bomb at one of your bases, A, B, or the main base, or the crystal, where you automatically win if they successfully, you know, bomb the main base. Now, let's say the opposite team wipe out your entire team as the timer goes on with the bombs getting ready to explode on your base. It takes almost forever to respawn back, like maybe 20, 30 seconds to respawn, and you ain't run out of respawns. They have respawn lives. Now, if you run out of respawn lives, oh man, they take away your points, you know what I'm saying, especially on the overtime round. Also, it's really tough to get like level 4, the max level of weapons and armor and saddle and stuff like that. It takes a minute, especially, you know, you ain't really staying alive. You're getting eliminated, and you have to respawn. You have to like start over the armor, or if you have like level 2 armor, you know, in your inventory, you can use that. Yeah, because you can keep, you know, multiple armors in your inventory, and I like that feature. Oh yeah, that Kraken, that shotgun is OP, bro. I be taking people that had level 3 and level armor with it. Even I'm in level 1 with that freaking shotgun. It's crazy, man. And the paladin gun as well. But shh, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let it rock. In closing, I don't think the game is not that bad. I think it has potential to be something greater than what it is now. I mean, it's early. I mean, the game just came out. I think people should give it a chance instead of just review bombing it on purpose and then even really try the game, because that's what's really happening right now. They're just hating on it just to hate on it because they feel like that's the coolest thing to do, and which is not. That is really hurting, you know, people, you know, businesses, especially on this free-to-play model, which I kind of don't agree with the business model. This should be like a retail game, but hey, that's just me. But yeah, give this game a try to see what you like about it. You may like it, you know. I'm pretty sure that this game looks way better on paper, but the execution, you know, I see it. They're going to have to come more stronger with it. And I feel like that's going to happen in the future. I mean, they updated the game of 5v5, and I'm really liking that mode. I'm liking the raid mode of 5v5. It has potential. I'm going to keep playing to see how well it goes. To see how it goes for the future of it, you know. But I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling that they're going to later turn this game into a battle royale, which I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully they're going by their original plans and not give in to the, oh, let's make everything battle royale because Fortnite is doing good. But yeah, that's my early thoughts about the game. What y'all think about Highguard? Leave it in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I will be doing more gaming coverages this year. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. MasterBoris, signing out. Peace.